schedule contains event information and links to maps and local weather. Results, standings, polling news, tech updates, links to social media, and multimedia can all be found in one place. That's ntpapoll.com. NTPA Championship Polling. It's motorsports with a hook.
Mack Trailer has grown to be the nation's foremost manufacturer of dump, flatbed, and transfer trailers, straight truck bodies, dry bulk pneumatic tanks in both food grade and raw materials, as well as an entire line of liquid tank trailers equipped for gas, oil, fertilizer, or food grade materials. We are proud to say the success of Mack Trailer can be attributed to a quality product built by quality people, complemented by an experienced and knowledgeable sales staff and professional authorized dealer network.
Are you looking for a new opportunity? Curry's, the largest U.S. manufacturer of steel doors and frames based in Mason City, Iowa, is now hiring. Curry's offers great working conditions, wages starting at $17.72, a sign-on bonus, and a comprehensive benefits package, including health, dental, and life insurance, paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, and many other benefits. Curry's knows people are their most valuable resource, and it's their employees that turn their vision into reality. Join the team that secures our nation's schools, hospitals, government facilities, and offices. Go to currys.com to download an application today. An equal opportunity employer.
From the inception of the National Tractor Pullers Association over 5 decades ago, fans and competitors alike have come to rely on one publication to keep up to date with the developments in our great motorsport. The Puller, the official magazine of the NTPA, brings all this excitement right into your home 6 times per year. Event reports and action photos, champions profiles and season previews, tech articles and historical features, everything you need to stay hooked up with NTPA Championship truck and tractor pulling. Order your 1-year subscription today for just $34.95. Don't miss a single issue. Sign up today at the NTPA merchandise stand and start your subscription right away. You can also subscribe from the Puller page at ntpapull.com or call the NTPA office at 614-436-1761. The stories you care about, the reporters you trust, the sport you love. The Puller magazine has it covered. The NTPA's Grand and Regional National Contingency Programs reward competitors in all divisions of the NTPA Championship Pulling Circuit. For 2022, the total value in cash, service, and merchandise offered to qualifying top finishers in NTPA national classes equals $585,000. Companies participating in this program include Bill Miller Engineering, Brown and Miller Racing Solutions, Jeans Machine Shop, Hazley Machine, Scheid Diesel Service Company Incorporated, SCS Gearbox Pro Bell Racing Products, Stopfire, the world's best fire extinguisher, and Summit Racing Equipment. That's 8 great companies who have made a commitment to the NTPA and its participating teams. So competitors, when seeking out your high-performance needs, remember to support these companies that support you.
Do you want an experienced remodeler for your home project? I'm Katie Showalter from Window World. We've completed over 6,000 projects in North Iowa. Now that's a lot of experience.
And that experience means our design consultants and dedicated installers are true professionals at exterior remodeling. Also, our windows, doors, and siding come with a lifetime warranty. They've earned the Good Housekeeping seal and are backed by America's largest remodeler, Window World.
Give us a call today or visit our showroom and see why our experience counts.
Angry Shine. We have the multi-purpose cleaner and polish for you. For every day. For luxury. For show. For work or play. For on the farm. Whatever it is, Angry Shine. The polish of excellence.
From all of us at Angry Farmer Products, thank you.
On the Champaign County Fairgrounds in Urbana, Ohio on Saturday, September 17th, 2022 for the Enderley Pull-Off, the NTPA's All-Star Invitational. Find out more at allstarpull.com. The 35th Enderley Pull-Off will feature 23 divisions across the Grand and Regional National Series. That's Urbana, Ohio, Champaign County Fairgrounds, Saturday, September 17th. For event details, visit www.allstarpull.com. For tickets, hit shopntpa.com/tickets or your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store starting August 1st. The Enderley Pull-Off, an all-star, all-American pulling event.
You've got a job to do, and Stellar Truck and Trailer can help you get it done. They're Eastern Iowa's premier work truck solution center with equipment, parts and accessories, service and repair. They have a variety of new Knapheide service bodies in stock and a wide range of flatbeds from Hillsborough and Knapheide. When you have a job to do, get it done with help from Stellar Truck and Trailer.
Stainless Diesel offers exhaust manifolds, custom turbo piping, turbochargers, and accessories for diesel trucks. Based in Middlebury, Indiana, Stainless Diesel provides its customers with superior diesel performance in everyday applications like towing and hauling, as well as a competitive edge on the pulling track or the drag racing track. Stainless Diesel builds power and durability into its products. They were the original manufacturer of the stainless Dodge Cummins exhaust manifold and can proudly claim a 0% failure rate. For more information on Stainless Diesel, like them on Facebook or visit them online at stainlessdiesel.com.
With their strength and versatility, there's almost no job John Deere compact utility tractors can't handle. With their powerful diesel engines and auto connect system, these tractors make your job easier. From mowing to hauling to snow removal, these machines do it all. And right now at Van Wall, you can get a John Deere 1023E for as little as $100.
Phil's down trackside as we're going to send it down trackside for our opening ceremonies of session number 2. Phil, take it away.
Hey, good afternoon, pole fans. Thanks for coming out. Session 2, like they're saying, of the North Iowa Nationals coming up here this afternoon. 4 good classes, 2 on each side. As we're talking here, coming out is our colors. If you'd please rise till they get out here. American Legion Post from right here in Rockwell, bringing them out. As they come out, a reminder for Saturday night session. Before that, we will have the veterans in the stands come out on the track with our flag. If you'd meet over there by the stand where the color guard is, that would be awesome. We would be honored if you'd come out on the track with us. Any veterans in the stands, if you're going to be here Saturday night, if you know of any veterans that are coming Saturday night, pass the word on if you would. The way things are going to work here this afternoon, we're working with the Ironman sleds again. Ironman orange, Ironman green down there out of Peyton, Iowa. Measuring with a laser out of the NTPA trailer. Teching today is Dale Kwame, he's the show manager. Scott Christie, Tom, Scott, John, Harold, I probably missed somebody. Penny up there doing the paperwork, keeping those guys up there honest up in the stands. Is Darren and Chris going to do the announcing tonight. I'll be down there in the winner's circle passing out some nice prizes to the guys that come out on top. Running a 350-foot track tonight, measured right out there to 350 feet, floating finish on all the classes. The farthest man down there wins. They have to stay inside the chalk line all the way down the track. If they touch the chalk, they are disqualified. So if you want to watch a live stream, you got some people that aren't here, live stream, you can let them know, www.ntpapull.com. On the east track, over here on this side, we're going to have the Moldai engine mods up first, and then the 9,500-pound limited pro stock tractors. On the west side, super stock opens, a big 6,000 horsepower alcohol burning tractors, and a whole bunch of good four-wheel drive modified trucks coming out on the west side. So before we get started, we'd like to honor our America, if you would, if you'd watch the screen up there.
as a farmer.
The flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Folks, we wouldn't be able to be here without the sacrifice of a lot of people. If you know some veterans in the stands or are related to some, know some that are friends, thank them for the freedoms that we have. A veteran is someone who, at one point in their life, wrote a blank check made payable to the people of the United States for an amount of up to and including their life. That is honor, folks. There's too many people in this country who don't understand that anymore. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Tiana Rogers is going to do our national anthem for us. As we listen to the words of our national anthem, please keep in mind the men and women of our armed forces who are away from their families doing the hot, dirty, dangerous work so that we can be here in Rockwell enjoying a nice, safe Friday afternoon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Whoa, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
As we get ready to go Friday afternoon, it's session number 2 getting kicked off here, the Modified Tractor Division over on the East Track. And I'm going to be calling the action on the East Track. Darren joins me up in the booth here. Going to be working the West Track. Open Super Stocks going to hit the track again, first class. For you, Darren.
Yes, sir. We have the open super stocks and then the four-wheel drive trucks on the West Track this afternoon. Welcome, everybody. If you haven't had lunch yet, make sure you hit one of the concession stands. We have great food options. Over behind the East Grandstand, we have the West Fork Boy Scout Troop. They have popcorn, water, pop, and earplugs, which you'll need those right off the bat with the mods coming in. And then the West Fork football team has nachos over there. And the Rockwell, Doherty, Rockford Knights of Columbus have pulled pork, hamburgers, brats, and hot dogs. And don't forget, the Rockwell Lions have their food tents available again today with amazing pork and steak sandwiches, pop, water, and frozen malts to keep you cool on this sunny afternoon.
Yeah. No doubt about that. Looking forward to that. And thank you to the folks that helped make all that possible. Corral Ready Mix, Tony Kolmoski Electric, Hagen Construction, Mars and Seed, Deano's Dust Control, John Rise Excavating, Mort's Water, Harrison Ford, FMC, and Corteva. Also thank you to Mason City Ford Chrysler, Hess Seeds, Corporate Farmer, Nearing Concrete, Five Star Co-op. And thank you to the presenting sponsor, Graham Tire, the TV sponsor, Hefty Seed Company, the Winter Circle sponsor, Angry Farmer, and the Platinum Level sponsors, Van Wall, BASF, Syngenta, and the Steffes Group. The Steffes Group going to be back this evening to auction off another pedal tractor out on the track. So stick around here this evening. Going to look forward to that to see what pedal tractor they will have on the track to offer up to the fans for a great cause. And they'll be later this afternoon over at their trailer as well to have that on display. Welcome all you fans as you make your way into the grandstands. The 7,500-pound modified tractor division will be the first class that I'll be calling on the East Track. 4 engines with an 871 supercharger is the limitation on the 4 engines. We'll see a lot of 3-engine combinations as well. The 3-engine combination running a 1471 supercharger on top. Each of those engines producing around that 3,000 to 3,500 horsepower mark. And that means we're looking at 9,000 to 10,000 horse in the modified class. One thing you can do here this afternoon is you get on over to ntpapoll.com. That's where you can enter into the Case IH Superfan competition. The Case IH Superfan competition has a lot of great prizes to give away to you, the fans. We're looking for the Superfan of the weekend, and you can be entered into the grand prize trip grand prizes And you can find all that information at ntpapoll.com.
So over here on the west track, we're going to have the open super stocks. So these tractors can run diesel or alcohol. Most of what we'll see out here today, I think they're all alcohol tractors. Limited to 650 cubic inches. Limited to 3 pressure stages.
Roots. Every crop depends on them. Roots in the land. At Titan, our roots run deep in American land because the tires and wheels we make that go on the equipment that plants, tends, and harvests your crops were made on American land, in an American plant, in an American hometown. Americans supporting you so you can feed the world.
Out of Waupun, Wisconsin, Aaron Hull, taking care of business, John Deere.
Here in the Unlimited Superstock division, we're talking horsepower marks of 4,000 plus coming your way. John Deere to kick off Friday afternoon. Who's ready to go pulling here today on a bright sunny Friday? Let's rock and roll, fans.
Good pass for Aaron Hull. We'll get the distance from the laser in just a moment. Everyone out here this afternoon is a part of history. This is the first Friday afternoon session in Rockwell. Welcome to history.
And that is a pretty cool feat right there, Derek, going to the 5-session show after winning
325 and 43. 325 and 43.
After winning Pull of the Year here in Rockwell, Iowa, then making it even bigger and better. Going to 5 sessions.
Okay, Aaron Hull did accept that hook, 325.435, so he has set the mark to beat with the taking care of business John Deere out of Waupun, Wisconsin. Chris, I hear something fired over on the east track.
Yeah, our first modified tractor getting fired up. Going to be the test puller in the class. The first one to hit the track will be Ricky Rose, Glencoe, Minnesota. Driving the Giddy Up modified. He was the puller of the year. Jeff Rose in the driver's seat of Giddy Up. The Giddy Up was a winner here in Rockwell back in 2017 as well. When he was the puller of the year in 2017, picked up the win here in Rockwell.
The Rose family had a big year in 2017. Puller of the year, won the Grand National title. A lot of big events that year as well. So they promote their first Grand National Hook of the year this season was up in Hutchinson, Minnesota, and the Rose family promotes that as well.
Yeah, and up in Hutchinson, they did get the win. Picking up the win in Hutch in the modified division was the Giddy Up. 3-engine combination, 1471 superchargers, approaching the 10,000 horsepower mark. lot of fans. First one out the gate here this afternoon. As he'll slam back into the Ironman, he is fired up.
Chris, it's early in the afternoon, but I think everybody in Rockwell is awake now.
Yeah, that's right. He loves that. Fist pumps. How about it? Put your hands together, fans. Let the crew know you love it. Jeff Rose, Glencoe, Minnesota on the giddy up. 380.33. 380.33 for Jeff Rose.
You can see why he has won the last two Enderley pull-offs, which is our all-star event at the end of the year. So coming up next on the Superstock Open side, Brent Payne with the Galat tractor out of Hamilton, Ohio. This is out of the Earl and Peggy Wells stable of tractors. They get a load of this and get a load of that. Galat for short. Brent was second out here last night. The Galat team swept the top two positions. So we saw Aaron Hull right in the middle of the track. Brent Payne has moved the sled over to the far right. So our competitors can spot that sled anywhere they want between the white lines. And the sled can run up and down that white line all night long. But if any part of the pulling vehicle touches a white line, it's an automatic disqualification. What we saw Brent do there was what we call cross-tracking. So he started out on the far right. As he made his way down the track, you can see he ended up over on the far left-hand side of the track. He tried to cross-track it. Going to come up a little bit short into second place at the moment, 314.365. 314.365.
On the orange Ironman set, on the modified track side, we did hear word track sign right away. Gonna have to tighten it up, and that's what they're doing now, adding another 2,000-pound block of weight into the weight box. These sleds empty weigh somewhere around that 30 to 34,000-pound range. And they add those 2,000-pound blocks of weight into the weight box to help put that downforce on the pan. And there's anywhere between that 70 to 90,000 pounds of down pressure force into the dirt. That's what I've heard before. Don't know how scientific that really is, but that's kind of the number that I've heard. Anywhere in that 70 to 90,000 pounds of force being pressed down into the Rockwell track to bring these competitors to a stop here this afternoon. And going to add at least one weight box in, one block of weight into the box, and that'll make our next puller the test puller of the class, Corey Kielmeyer and Jeff Rose. He will have to re-gear, cool it off, and get ready to come back at the end of the class as we're going to have a sled change on the modified tractor class.
I want to make sure we thank our presenting sponsor, Graham Tire.
Tractor called Double Trouble. This tractor here in the 2022 season has 3 regional wins. 3 Region 3 wins in a modified division in the 2022 season for Double Trouble. A new test puller in the class. Rutten Deere 2. John Deere gets the green flag on this Superstock side.
Zane Daly with the Rutten Deere 2 going to pull into 3rd place. Zane's first year in the seat. Been a long-time crew member.
Zane Delhi on the Rutten Deere 2 at 276 and 5.3, 276 and 5.3. On the modified side, Corey Kilmeyer last night, he finished up number 2 in the modified class. Last night, towards the later part of the class, had a stellar run. Yes. And Corey here tonight, 316.41. 316.41 for Corey Kilmeyer out of North Stand, Minnesota, the Double Trouble Mod 3 engine mod. Les Corporal will be our next modified tractor, and the Corporal punishment. Today, stop on over to the Hot Shot Secret Tent, located over on the east side grandstands. The Hot Shot Secret Tent has all of your favorite products on display. Talk to the folks there at the tent about what Hot Shot Secret can do for you, whether it is the oil additive, the gasoline additive. The new Gasoline Extreme additive can protect all of your gasoline engines in your car and truck. Added in regularly, it has a lot of benefits. It is something that I run in my pickup truck at home as well.
Jordan Lustig, our next competitor out of 84, Pennsylvania, 10-time national champion with the Senpico Lubricants Silver Bullet. Jordan's moved the sled right back to the center. Everybody chasing Aaron Hull's 325 and 43. They laid down with the taking care of business John Deere with our first hook. After Jordan, we'll have Brian Korth with Extremely Armed and Dangerous, and then John Strickland, your winner last night, with Galat 2. How about it, Echo fans? The Silver Bullet, Jordan Lustig. Jordan going to pull into 4th place this afternoon. Just not the run he was looking for, but was able to come back and make the hook. So he'll get points and work on it for the next hook. 2:08.270 for Jordan Lustig. Over on the mod side, Les Corporal, the Corporal Punishment, your 2021 Region 2 champion, moved into the Grand National Modified Tour for 2022. Now, Les is trying something completely different, going over to the far left-hand side of the track. See if he can find some good dirt over there.
Yeah, last night the 4-1 zone right down that left-hand sideline. Let's see what this team from Marion, Indiana can do on the left side. Take a look at the track right at that 200-foot mark as that tractor started to turn to the left and dance along the white chalk line, stabbing the brake to keep it right where he wanted it to be. 330.79, 330.79 for Les Corporal. And you can see on the replay, starts to drift right there towards the sideline, and he's going to dance along that chalk line and make a good pass at 330.79. That means it is decision time rule. The rest of the competitors follow that same line and take their chances along the chalk line. Of course, if any of the pulling vehicle tire hits that white chalk line, it's a DQ, and they end up down at the bottom of the order. 330.79 was the distance, 330.79 for Les Corporal from Marion, Indiana.
Out of the Cheezick stable, Brian Korth driving extremely armed and dangerous. This is the V8. The other Cheezick entry that Brian Korth will be piloting out here this afternoon is an inline 6-cylinder. So this is a
It looks
V8.
like they switched it around on you, Darren. They got the inline 6 up there right now. The inline.
You're
up
correct.
There. Look at that.
You're correct. Good catch on that, Chris. I see the HD on the fenders there. So this is the inline 6. Your current points leader in the Super Stock Open class. Brian Korth leading the points. .338.76 for Brian Korth, considered armed and dangerous.
And your winner at the 2021 North Iowa Nationals. A long-standing history of pulling does the Owens families have. Got started in the pulling world back in the mid-70s. A 3-engine combination of the 1471 Superchargers. Brad Anderson's on board. A couple wins so far this year for the Ramblin' Rose. First place finish up in Hutch and Dodge City, Kansas. Your winner 1 year ago, third place last night. What will the Ramblin' Rose do here now? .311.55. Tommy Owens, Ramblin' Rose. And he was pretty much right, just right of center going down the track. And our last modified over on the left side of the track, having a better effort at 3:30. Your current leader, Les Corporal, is just past the 3:30 foot mark. Doug Christensen will be the next mod from Glencoe.
On the Superstock Open track, we have your winner out here last night, a 4-time NTPA Grand National Champion out of Clinton, North Carolina, John Strickland with Galat 2. Chasing the big number that Brian Court just laid down of 3:38 and 7 with the considered Armed and Dangerous HD, John Strickland. How about it, Agco fans? Your winner here last night. $299.825, $299.8 for John Strickland. Haven't had lunch yet, make sure you visit one of our great food vendors. We have amazing pork and steak sandwiches, hot dogs and pizza at the Rockwell Lions. There's behind the East Grandstand, there's popcorn, nachos, pulled pork, hamburgers, brats, and hot dogs there as well. And then we have beverages at all the stands as well. The Boy Scouts, where the popcorn is, they have earplugs. So if you want those, you can get those either at the Boy Scouts or at the NTPA tent. Souvenir merchandise tent.
Doug Christensen brought to you by Sen Pico Oil, Justice Brothers, and Christensen Repair. Team Pack Rat on Facebook. Look them up. 4-engine modified on the starting line. Take a look underneath the modified of the Pack Rat 4. It looks like almost an exhaust header dangling down underneath the engine. If we take a look at the replay, you might be able to see where that come off at, somewhere on the starting line, it would appear. .287.05, 287.05 for Doug Christensen, Pack Rat 4.
Aaron Hull from Waupun, Wisconsin, the out-of-time John Deere, with his other John Deere taking care of business, currently sitting in second place. Chasing Brian Korth, considered armed and dangerous HD at 338 and 7. Unfortunately, some breakage for Aaron Hull there. Hey, Pulling Fan, do your motorsport proud and wear it loud with officially licensed apparel available at the NTPA merchandise stand. It's the only place to get your very own limited edition Rockwell shirt. But once they're gone, they're gone. We also have 2022 NTPA Grand National shirts and sweatshirts in several vibrant colors and in child through 4X sizes. You've also got to see the American Ingenuity shirts and sweatshirts, plus that classic NTPA logo on sweatshirts in bright red, indigo blue, and charcoal gray. And don't forget your hat. We've even got Case IH toy pulling tractors and plush animals outfitted in their own NTPA shirts. The NTPA merchandise tent is kind of right behind the video board at the south end of the track. Distance from Aaron Hall, 215 in 215 and 1, 215.175.
Top of the front of the tractor where the fire was issues in the turbocharger area. That's where the front come from. They're popping the turbocharger, intake issues, nothing too major underneath the hood of the John Deere 8210 out of the state of Wisconsin, northeast Wisconsin, Waupun, Wisconsin. Brett Berg will be our next modified tractor to fire up. Brett Berg driving the Ringseed Moneymaker. The Moneymaker last night's winner in the modified class out there. 371 plus was his mark one night ago to take the win in the 7,500 pound modified. Last night's winner and the current points leader in the division, the Grand National Modified class, will be the Ringseed Moneymaker. Can he do it? Can he sweep the weekend in the modified class? If he can sweep the weekend, that would mean 3 wins on the Grand National level. And then that would mean 7 top 3 finishes for the Ringseed Moneymaker. Rockwell, Iowa, put it together. And has he done it? He had to beat 3:30.7 was the mark to beat. Take a look on the big screen. Your new leader, 3:34.88. Nearly perfect effort down the track for the ranked seed moneymaker, Brett Berg, Farmington, Minnesota. 3:34.8. There's your new leader in the modified class. Watch that replay one more time. Brought to you by Hefty Seed Company as he will cruise down with the front end up. All four V8 singing right down to the new leader position as we are working our way through. Looks like gonna have 3 mods left to hit the track. They're all now chasing the ranked seed moneymaker.
So this is the V8 entry out of the Cheezick stable here this afternoon. The extremely armed and dangerous Brian Korth behind the wheel. Brian is leading with the considered armed and dangerous HD inline 6-cylinder that he pulled earlier. Spotted the sled right down the middle and looking to go farther than 3:38.7. A lot better hook for Brian tonight, this afternoon, than he had last night, but definitely turning some RPMs, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Turning some RPMs, putting some punishment to the engine, as you can see down on the track underneath the Case IH 335.
3:16 and 1, 3:16.105. Going to put him in 3rd place. So Brian Korth with the other Cheezick tractor, considered armed and dangerous HD, in the lead at 3:38. Aaron Hull with the taking care of business John Deere in 2nd at 3:25. And then Bob's been pulling for 50 years. 50 years.
Joseph Intac, North Collins, New York. The North American mod, Vintech Machine. Look them up on Facebook, Vintech Brothers. Current top 3 drivers in the modified class. Rank seed moneymaker, your leader, 3:34. At 3:30, Les Corporal in the corporal punishment. Sitting number 3 right now, Corey Kielmeyer at 3:16, driving double trouble. That's your top 3 currently. Joseph Intac, North Collins, New York, the North American. 278.50, 278.50, Joseph Intac. You noticed on his run, never quite did get the front end up off the ground. Hard to plant those big 30.5s into this North Iowa Nationals track here this afternoon. Didn't quite have that ground speed that the rest of the competitors did have, and that resulted in the distance a bit back from our leader. Adam Revere in the Iron Phoenix will be the next mod up to the track.
What do you think, John Deere fans? Can Bob Gansmer go farther than 3:38 and 7 and earn the victory? Case IH fans, are you guys confident? Brian Korth?
John Deere!
It is going to be close. You know, last year Bob Gansmer made a picture-perfect run out here, and that was almost a carbon copy of his run from last year. Brian Korth in the lead at 3:38 and 7. 3:36 and 9. 3:36 and 9. So Bob Gansmer going to finish in second place. In third place, Aaron Hull at 3:25 and 4 with the Taking Care of Business. And your winner, the Case IH out of the Cheezick stable, considered Armed and Dangerous HD. Let's give Brian Korth and Mike Cheezick and the team a big round of applause.
Adam Revere, Glencoe, Minnesota, the Iron Phoenix. Absolutely punishing the starting line is the Iron Phoenix. Adam Revere, the 4-engine modified, stacked in there in a different configuration than what we've seen so far. Visit them on Facebook, Team Iron Phoenix. Chevy-powered 4-engine mod. Does have a Region 3 win on the 2022 season, and he'll get backed up. He'll start it off, and they'll go through the restart process on the starting line, as they're going to get him backed up to the finish line, straighten up, fix up the track, and give a second and final attempt at it. Gives us a chance to thank you, the presenting sponsor, Graham Tire, TV sponsor, Hefty Seed Company, and the Winter Circle sponsor, Angry Farmer, as we'll be talking down on the Angry Farmers Winners Circle here with the first class here this afternoon, the Superstock Open winner. Second class on the modified side will be the 4.1 Limited Pro Stock Region 3 West action. And the modified 4-wheel drive trucks will hit the Rockwell track for the first time here this weekend. Next on the West track.
Brian Korth, Mike Cheezick, and team, please report to the winners, the Angry Farmer Winners Circle down at the south end of the track. Mike Cheezick, Brian Korth, and the team, please report to the Angry Farmer Winners Circle at the south end of the track. Now these folks out checking this west track, they're all 4-wheel drive pullers, trying to find the best line and the best dirt. The National Tractor Pulling Championships roll on. Mark your calendars for just 2 weeks from now for the 55th edition, Thursday through Sunday, August 18th through 20th, 2022 in Bowling Green, Ohio. There you can see all of the NTPA's Grand National Division as the twin tracks to Wood County Fairgrounds make or break their seasons. Only Pulltown USA's legendary Winner's Circle presents its very best with the most coveted trophy in pulling, the championship ring. There are open pits, a retired tractor museum, a toy show, and a kids pedal pull, and there's an auction for Make-A-Wish as well. Go to pulltown.com to keep up to date on all the latest details and announcements as they become available. The blue shirts of the Northwestern Ohio Tractor Pullers Association. The blue shirts work year-round to present the highest quality show in motorsports. It's the third weekend in August. We'll see you in Bowling Green just 2 weeks from now. Adam Revere, unfortunately, issues again with that launch, Chris. Not what he was looking for.
Yeah, not quite able to put the throttle and the rear tires in sync on the starting line. Bouncing the rear of that tractor all the way off the ground as he starts to let out of it, punishing one of the engines in the process as well. A tough break here this afternoon, the last chance that we'll see the modified tractors out on the track. Some of these we will see back in the Unlimited division as well later this weekend as we're kicking off session number 2 of 5 of the North Iowa's Nationals presented by Graham Tire. 124.31 the official mark for the Iron Phoenix. That will leave us with one. Jeff Rose and the Giddy Up Glencoe, Minnesota.
The Red Power team is your genuine Case IH dealer for tractors, combines, planters, tillage equipment, and more. An experienced sales team is ready to work with you to learn what fits your operation. See them today about a new tractor or a quality pre-owned combine available. Red Power, your genuine Case IH dealer in Mason City. Family owned, team centered, customer focused. That's the Red Power way. Online at redpowerteam.com.
Are you looking for a new opportunity? Curry's, the largest U.S. manufacturer of steel doors and frames based in Mason City, Iowa, is now hiring. Curry's offers great working conditions, wages starting at $17.72, a sign-on bonus, and a comprehensive benefits package, including health, dental, and life insurance, paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, and many other benefits. Curry's knows people are their most valuable resource, and it's their employees that turn their vision into reality. Join the team that secures our nation's schools, hospitals, government facilities, and offices. Go to currys.com to download an application today. An equal
I'm sure he's busy, but if you see him around, tell him to come on down to the Angry Farmer Winner's Circle. We got some nice stuff for him.
Absolutely. Those new Grizzly coolers made right in Decorah, Iowa for all of our winners down there, Phil.
We got white ones, we got red ones. I wonder what color he'll take. I'm guessing a red one.
It would match the paint on the tractors for sure.
To do. And Stellar Truck and Trailer can help you get it done. They're Eastern Iowa's premier work truck solution center with equipment, parts and accessories, service and repair. They have a variety of new Knapheide service bodies in stock and a wide range of flatbeds from Hillsboro and Knapheide. When you have a job to do, get it done with help from Stellar Truck and Trailer.
Up first in our modified four-wheel drive division, out of the state of Georgia, Tyler Corsa. Tyler was a rookie last year, finished 10th in Grand National points. He will be our test puller out here, the first of the two Corsa entries. His younger sister, Taylor, will be out here later with the Taylor Made. How about it, Ford fans? The Ford fans must be still asleep, but the Chevy and Dodge fans are probably awake. Good hook for Tyler Corsa. $313.185. We'll find out if he's going to accept that. He took it, and the sled is good, so we are official. 313.185 going to be the mark to beat over here on the West track in the four-wheel drive class. 650 cubic inch limit, naturally aspirated, so no blowers, no superchargers, just fresh, clean air coming in. All four tires driving. With these four-wheel drive trucks, you can see the weight box on the front of Tyler's truck where it says Patriot as they're pulling him off. You can walk up to the back of one of these trucks, pick it up and spin it around by hand because they put all the weight on the front end of that truck so that because the chain on the sled pulls down on the rear end, so you want to put as much weight on the front as you can in order to keep the tires down and gain traction on those front tires. Up next will be Matt Davis from Jefferson, Wisconsin with the Outrage, and following him, Jake Zering, Fillmore, Indiana, the Fatheads Eyewear.
One notable not in the lineup on the modified class, Renee Theobald, the full-blown Wicked. Not making the call here this afternoon. Jeff Rose, Glencoe, Minnesota, in the Giddy Up. That is the mod that they are working on getting fired up, and they are checking over those engines as they go through the starting process to make sure it is all good to go. They are taking their time allotted on the clock to make sure that engines are good to be refired, as they were the first puller in the class, and they sung down through their 380 feet, and then the sled reset. They've had time to cool off, or that's good. That's a good sound right there, fans, right there, firing up the first engine on the Giddy Up. And then that's a bad sound right there when they should turn it off immediately. They were looking over, I believe, an oil pressure situation to make sure oil pressure is good, make sure temperatures are good. Test fired the one engine and radioed over to control. Not gonna make it to the track will be the Giddy Up machine. Tough break for him, folks. Let's give him a nice little round of applause. He starts to take the helmet off. Tough break here this afternoon. Issue on the tractor, not going to make it back onto the track. That'll finish out our class. The rank seed moneymaker going to take the top spot, 334. You can find the full results at ntpapoll.com. That's where you can find the live results as well, right? Live results on the website here for this afternoon and all weekend long. You catch the live stream at ntpa.tv, ntpapoll.tv. That's where the live stream is at here this weekend. The North Iowa Nationals.
Matt Davis out of Jefferson, Wisconsin, the Outrage Chevrolet, chasing Tyler Corsa's Ford at 313 and 1. .289 and 7 for Matt Davis. 289 and 7. Going to put him in second place.
We send it down to the Angry Farmers Winner Circle for our top presentations. A Superstock Open class.
down here in the Angry Farmer Winners booth once again with Brett Berg. What you think of that second run tonight? A little shorter than one last night, but a little different sled setting, a little different track.
Yeah, I'm getting a little concerned. I'm sitting there thinking if I'm my competitors, got my old crew back here this weekend, double up on the wins, I think I'll probably lose my crew. If you were the competitors, wouldn't you come hire these guys off on the side?
Well, they must be doing something right. I don't know. You did well. We got another cooler for you. Now, years ago, you started out pulling heavy superstock diesels with your dad. What's the difference between this and between that and a modified tractor? I mean, I know a lot of different engines, but is it basically the same thing, only different?
About 8,500 horse different compared to what we used to run years ago. Obviously, on the diesel tractor, you had to ride the clutch out, spool the turbos up. This year's all belt-driven stuff, so driving's a lot different here too than what it used to be.
Just hit the throttle and go?
Well, there's a little bit more to it than that. We've got some stuff in the back end we're working with, trying to leave the line a little harder. Seems to be coming right along right now.
Well, whatever you're doing, it seems to be working. So congratulations. We got some more prizes for you here.
Yeah, Brent, from Al's custom model body, VP fuel, you're going to have enough to go to the next poll with. Yeah. Products.
Coming up next on the four-wheel drive
He got
side.
a red one last night. He's taking another red one today because Jeannie said. So he listens to her. Congratulations. Brett Berg, winning your modified class. Give him a round of applause if you would.
Folks, O'Reilly Auto Parts, one of the great supporters and sponsors of the NTPA Grand National events. O'Reilly Auto Parts is the ultimate one-stop shop for all your automotive supply needs. Everything you need for your vehicle in one convenient place, that's O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Lions Club here, too. You guys put on an awesome show, and pleasure to pull here. So thank you to Rank Seed, Sassy Motors, and Modern Machine. Great guys. Thanks.
Way to go, Brett. Have a finish out the year strong.
One of the true legends of our sport, Brett Berg, your winner out here again this afternoon. So coming to the track, Jake Zaring out of Fillmore, Indiana, the Fatheads Eyewear truck. How about it, Dodge fans? Your first truck of the afternoon. Finished in the runner-up position in 2021 NTPA Grand National Points. Been pulling since 1980. Him and his wife, Debbie, were on the show Wife Swap. If you've ever seen that show, Jake and his wife, Debbie, were on that. Jake and his son, Ike, and Isaac Hilborn, they're here this weekend campaigning 3 trucks. This is the first one. Good hook for Jake Zaring. Going to put him in second place, so we'll wait on the official distance. But right now, we have a Ford in first, a Ram in second, and a Chevrolet in third. .305.110, 305.110 for Jake Zaring. And we'll see Jake around. He's leading the points with his Rule 19 truck, and we'll see him come back around with that later on in the class.
Our next class over onto the East track comes our way, the 9,500-pound limited pro stock class, running the Region 3 West Tour. For the points, our test puller is on the track. Bill Figgebom, Tripoli, Iowa. The instigator, John Deere. Be the first one in the track here, session number 2. $9,500-pound 4.1 limited pro, 640 cubic inch engines on board, P7100 injection pumps doing the fueling, a 4.1 inch inlet smoothbore turbocharger supplying the air, and that's why they can crank out well over 2,000 horsepower. He's on the starting line for the Instigator. You can see the black smoke start to come out the front of that grill, indicating the plumbing not quite all setting. The black diesel smoke out, the pipe out the hood. When you start to bring the RPMs up, it takes the turbocharger to drive and build the boost, to keep building the RPM, to build the horsepower, and the RPM just not coming to life for Bill Figgebaum. He'll get backed up for a second and final attempt. He is the test puller, so that can work to his advantage here if he does have an issue underneath the hood. He'll give it one more try at it, and then he can drop and come back last to the class. The issue with doing that is the clutch gets very, very hot. These slipper clutches on the tractors, they get very hot when you're on the starting line building up the RPM, trying to slip the clutch out to build the boost. And that's going to be the biggest concern with him dropping and coming back later in the class. Will the clutch take it 2 times out here this afternoon in session number 2?
Over on the west track, we have our next competitor coming to us out of Baldwin, Wisconsin, the Profab truck, Lisa Peterson. Lisa won at the Lions Super Bowl of the South a couple of weeks ago down in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. That's a bucket list pull. If you have not been to that pull, put it on the list for next year. Just an amazing event, the Lions Super Bowl of the South. So Lisa won down there on Friday night. Chasing Tyler Corse's Ford, the Patriot, at 3:13 and 1 out of Georgia. Lisa's moved the sled to the far, kind of right center of the track and going to try that line. Lisa and her husband Larry own and operate Profab Machine. They build gears and reversers for a lot of different classes. Looks like Lisa had some technical issues, not what you want to see, the smoke coming out of the headers on a four-wheel drive.
Tractor people out this afternoon. Diesel tractor people, are you here? Instigator John Deere, Bill Figgebaum, Tripoli, Iowa.
Distance for Lisa Peterson over here on the four-wheel drive side, 2.73 and 2, 2.73 and 2. Gonna put her in 4th place. Chris, we have a special guest with us up here in the booth. Sir, what's your name?
Brady Upton.
All right, Brady. Could you tell the folks here where you're from?
I came all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada to see the tractor pulls.
The entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, and he comes to Rockwell, Iowa to see one of the best pulls in the entire world.
If we could only get these tractors to Las Vegas, we'd have a full house.
Absolutely. I think that sounds like a good idea. Now, they did have an NTPA banquet in Vegas many, many years ago. So you're enjoying your trip to Iowa. What do you like best, or what's your favorite class? What brought you here to Rockwell, Iowa?
Well, I've never been to a tractor pull. I've seen them on TV, and I figured it's time that I hit one of them. So here I am.
So what are your impressions? I mean, you can watch it on TV, but to hear the noise, to smell the alcohol, smell the diesel.
I'm a big drag racing fan, and to see basically funny car motors in some of these tractors is just awesome. And then multiple engines too. It's even greater.
That's awesome. Well, Brady, thank you very much for coming out here to Rockwell, Iowa. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming up and talking to us. Have a great time.
Thank you. I'm going to enjoy my time here.
right, Ford fans, True Blue coming to us out of Peshtigo, Wisconsin, Travis Emmis. Travis had a really, really good hook in Tomo, Wisconsin at the Wisconsin Dairyland Super Nationals earlier in the season. Chasing another Ford, the Patriot, Tyler Corsa, sitting in the lead at 3:13-1. The True Blue, Travis Ems. .282 and 265. 282.265. Going to put him in fourth place.
Bullfan Mack Trailer. Mack Trailer Manufacturing is the respected nation's foremost manufacturer of dump, flatbeds, transfer, dry, bulk pneumatic trailers, as well as liquid tank trailers. Mack Trailer provides ongoing solutions through the high-tech product innovation and advanced engineering capabilities. They're one of the nation's leader in the truck and trailer manufacturing industry. Mack Trailer serves the industry, trailers, tank trailers, and a whole lot more. They got a vast dealer network as well. So next time you're in the market for a trailer, give the folks at Mack Trailer a look. As we take a look at our next 4-1 Limited Pro, going to be Jeremy Pletz from Utica, Minnesota, driving the tractor called the Big One. Jeremy Pletz always has a hard charging tractor from the state of Minnesota. Travels in Minnesota State and on the region level. I believe missing a few of the early hooks here this season. But he has been on the money since he has come out. Got a win in Lancaster, Wisconsin, a Region 3 event a few weeks ago. Jeremy and Jared pilot this tractor, the 4440 John Deere.
Coming to the track over here on the four-wheel drive side, true legends of the sport, 12-time NTPA Grand National Champions, which is tied for second most all-time. The Holman brothers from Wauseon, Ohio, the legendary four-place Chevrolet.
Jeremy Pletz, 329.385, 329.385.
Jim Holman behind the wheel this afternoon. Now there's a story behind that. Back in the day when the four-wheel drive started, there was a 5,800-pound class and a 6,200-pound class, and Jim weighs less than Paul. So that's how they decided Jim would, normally the first night of a two-night hook would be the lighter class, so Jim would drive the first night, and then Paul would drive the second. And even though we've combined into one 6,200-pound weight, they've kept up that tradition and alternate the driving duties on the M.E. Miller Tire four-place Chevrolet. Good hook for Jim Holman. Looks like he's going to pull into the top 3 with that. .301.540. Holman Brothers going to pull into third place. 301.540.
Here we're trackside on the 4-1 side. Track's official. Good to go. 3:34. Bill Feigelbaum going to set the mark to beat. Current leader. And Jeremy Pless just went 3:29.38. Mitch Fain is our next competitor. Albertville, Minnesota. The Red Storm Reloaded. 1486 International. Mitch Fain's a heavy equipment operator at the Fain Company. Married to Courtney Fain. I think just recently getting married is Mitch Fain. Top five finishes in 2022. The Red Storm Reloaded. Right there. How about it, fans, for the tractor out of Minnesota? Outside of the Twin Cities area, Albertville, Minnesota, and Mitch Fain. If you're friends with him on Facebook, you got to see some of the wedding photos with one of their red semis. If you're in the pits, take a moment and head on over to the Red Storm Reloaded trailer. They're in the far back, straight across from the starting line. His hauler, tractor, everything's just immaculate. Show quality finish from start to finish, and if you know Mitch Fain, that's just the way he likes it.
Nick Christensen, the Nut and Honey from right here in Cumberland, Iowa. Home state puller. Actually, we've got 2 in a row.
Mitch Fain at 336.38. 336.38. That moves him up to the #1 spot by 2 feet. The Red Storm Reloaded, 1486 International. Mitch Fain, your leading 4-1 Limited Pro. 3 tractors in. 11 tractors in the class of 4-1s. I'd like to thank San Pico Lubricants as they welcome you into the NTPA Grand National event at the North Iowa Nationals here in Rockwell. The San Pico Lubricants enters their 26th year of involvement with the NTPA. They have a great relationship with the NTPA, as you can imagine, and they want to have one of those relationships with you. For over 111 years, the Central Petroleum Company has offered heavy-duty lubricants to meet all of your needs. Whether it's your truck, your tractor, on and off-road vehicle, San Pico Lubricant has the products that you need to reduce downtime, reduce wear, and save you money. While you're here on the grounds, look up San Pico Lubricants this weekend.
And if you do have questions, go see our friend Phil McIntyre down in the winner's circle for all your San Pico questions. This is Nick Christensen, Nut and Honey, Cumberland, Iowa. Nick Christensen, Nut and Honey Ford out of Cumberland, Iowa. $292 and 9, 292.9.
Jacob out Plainfield, Iowa, the untamed John Deere, the next 4-1 to hit the track. Oh, at the end of the run, the untamed John Deere, a lot of blow-by out underneath the tractor and a lot of oil as it kind of falls down in RPM at the end of the track. We hope it's okay. Brian down at a bit back in the pack last night. Definitely had a great run here this afternoon for the 4440 John Deere from Iowa. He'll go 317 and 1-4. 317 and 1-4 moved up to the number 4 position here currently. But I think he put the hurting onto that engine under the hood. 640 cubic inch 4.1 turbocharger, over 2,000 horse here in the limited pro stock class on the Region 3 West Tour for points this afternoon.
How many fans do we have out here from Rockwell? Your hometown puller from right here in Rockwell, Iowa, the Thunderstruck Chevrolet of Jamie Bush. Now, Chris, we talked about this last night about how in most sports, football, basketball, baseball, you know, home field, home court advantage is a thing. In pulling, it seems like your home track is the hardest place to win in the world, but not for Jamie Bush. He's won here twice, and he won here the first time it was a Grand National Hook back in 2020. He's chasing Tyler Corse's Ford at 313 and 1. What do you think, Rockwell fans? Let's give Jamie some encouragement. Looking to go farther than 313 and 1, earn a win in his hometown. .130 for Jamie Bush. 287.130.
Isaac Conway on the starting line, bringing up the RPMs. From Minnesota, the Operation Detonation 1086 International. Good hook right there. How about it, International fans? Putting himself right into the mix. 336.38 is the mark to beat in the limited pro stock side. Mitch Fain and the Red Storm Reloaded 1486. Current leader. And the Operation Detonation will go 332.82 in the top three. Just going to miss out on that number 2 spot.
If you're having a great time out here this afternoon, make sure you join us this evening. This evening we'll have light super stocks, pro stocks, semis, super farm tractors, super stock diesel tractors, and unlimited modifieds. So great, exciting action out here this evening. Starts at 6 p.m. Seth Davis will be the next truck on the track. Chevrolet out of Jefferson, Wisconsin, the back feed. Seth is a trucker by trade. Tyler Corsa was our first truck out here with his Patriot Ford. Laid down a 313, and no one has seriously challenged it yet. We're just about a third of the way through our class of four-wheel drive trucks. We had 21 of them.
Folks, Angry Farmer Products right here on the grounds this weekend. The penetrating spray and the Angry Shine. You can visit them in between sessions right behind the starting line. I invite you to head on over and take a look at the products they have on display and take a look at their super stock diesel trucks as well. That's the Angry Farmer Products. Ruthless Binder. It's a two-tractor team. Now, unfortunately, the Dustin Ruth tractor, the two Ruthless, scratching off the board and finding issues with that tractor today. So it will be Doug Ruth from Downing, Missouri, driving the Ruthless Binder. The one to make the track from the Ruth team. They're chasing 336.38. Mitch Fain, the Red Storm Reloaded. He is your current leader in the 4-1 Limited Pro Stock class. Going to see the big pro stocks, the 10,000-pound pros tonight. On no limitation on the turbocharger there, and those pro stocks they're approaching that 4,000 horsepower mark. We will see them on the track tonight. You can see it up on the big screen right next to that white chalk line for the Ruthless Binder. Doug Ruth, Downing, Missouri. 320.95. 320.95 for Doug Ruth. That will keep Mitch Fain still in the top spot. As Mitch Fain, he is chasing his first win of the year in the one limited pro stock class on the NTPA Region Tour. He does have 3 second-place finishes on the Region 3 side. Chasing his first win. Will it come right here in Session 2 at the North Iowa Nationals? Tractors left to run in the class: James Geezy, Mike Sather, Kevin Lindstrom, Jacob Ohl. All good tractors that are going to be chasing down the Red Storm Reloaded. Current leader at 336.38.
Up next on our four-wheel drive side, we have competitors from 11 states in the four-wheel drive division. Our competitor out of Mandan, North Dakota, the boss, John Yonser. John and his wife Marilyn have 2 children, Skylar and Landry. John owns a trucking company, truck sponsored by Rough Rider Transport. How many fans from North Dakota do we have out here? All right, John Yonser, the boss. John's going to be right in that 280-foot range as well. 290.250 puts him in 5th place right now. 290.250 for John Yonser. The Boss Ford out of Mandan, North Dakota.
Thank you to these sponsors, national event sponsors that bring you the NTPA Grand National Action coast to coast throughout the countryside. Thank you to Case IH, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Enderley Fuel Injection, Angry Farmer Products, Hot Shot Secret, Mac Trailer, Sen Pico Lubricants, and Ag Protect One. Don't forget, fans, every Tuesday night you can catch the NTPA Championship pulling action on RFD TV, 5:30 Central every Tuesday night. It is the pulling longest running weekly television series presented by Case IH. Check them out on RFD TV. Tighten up the chain with Jacob Ohl. The tractor's called Just Add Dirt out of Danville, Illinois. .331 and 4.7. 331 and 4.7 for Jacob Ohl moves him up to number 4 in the standings. 3 tractors left to go. Mike Sather will be next to hook from Hammond, Wisconsin.
Next up on our four-wheel drive side, Taylor Corsa, the tailor-made Ford. Her brother Tyler is currently sitting in the lead. Of course, the family coming out of North Georgia. Taylor's a college student going into her 3rd year studying radiology. This is her rookie year out on the championship trail. Unfortunately, had some engine problems, so had to miss a couple of hooks, but she has a new engine and back out on the track. The crew made up of her dad, Tommy, her mom, Pam, and her brother, Tyler. She is currently chasing her brother. Tyler sitting in the lead at 3:13-1 with his Patriot out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. Again, these four-wheel drive trucks limited to 650 cubic inches, naturally aspirated. Good hook for Taylor Corsa. Good feeling for the Corsa family. Both trucks made it down the track, made solid passes, and they can drive them off the track as well. $286,645 for Taylor Corsa. $286,645.
Thank you to these local sponsors help making the North Iowa Nationals possible. Thank you to the Five Star Co-op, Nearing Concrete, Corporate Farmer, Hess Seeds, Mason City Ford Chrysler, Curry's, the Red Power Team. Thank you to the Red Power Team.
Tow tractor, please. Tow tractor, please.
The Red Power Team in Mason City, Iowa. The Red Power Team, your local Case IH dealership. Visit them for all your Case IH needs. And they're a proud supporter. Of course, Case IH, one of the main sponsors of the NTPA Grand National Pulling. And Mason City Red Power is there for all of your equipment needs. Thank you to Ziegler Cat, Absolute Waste, Indigo Wind Energy, Window World, Seller Truck and Trailer, Mason City All Risk, Steffes Group, Syngenta, BASF, and Van Wall. On the starting line now, Mike Sather, Hammond, Wisconsin. Tractor called the Adrenaline Rush. The Adrenaline Rush right down the center of the track. Case IHMX, the 190. Mike Sather and Matt Lindstrom drive the tractor throughout the season. .314.59, 314.59, and that'll leave two tractors left to go for Mitch Fain, your current leader with the Red Storm Reloaded, looking for his, what I believe will be the first win on the Region 3 Tour for Mitch Fain in his rookie season in the Limited Pro Stock class. Moving up from Super Farm, Mitch Fain is a longtime Super Farm competitor with the Red Storm Reloaded, a heavy equipment operator outside of the Twin Cities in Minnesota. Current leader in the class at 336.38. Our next 4-1 tractor to the starting line going to be Kevin Lindstrom, Ellsworth, Wisconsin, the Hyper Harvester. And he is your current points leader in the Region 3 West Division. Last night's winner as well, and last year's winner, the 2021 Region 3 winner, Kevin Lindstrom and the Hyper Harvester.
Up next over on the four-wheel drive side, we've got Tim Skelton with the Bone, 1940 Ford. Tim's a former Region 2 champion. Half of the Skelton pulling team will see his dad, Ted, out here later on. Ted won here last year on Saturday night. Again, everyone's still chasing Tyler Corsa at 313-1 with his Patriot Ford. In between sessions, folks, we encourage you to walk out to the pit area, talk to the drivers, check out the vehicles. Just a great experience to check out and just look at these vehicles up close, see the engineering and the craftsmanship that goes into them, and meet the drivers. So Tim Skelton out of Harvard, Illinois, the Bone. He's a mechanic by trade. That are on TikTok. Tim has a really cool TikTok channel, and go check that out. He's got some great content on TikTok. Tim Skelton. All right, Tim Skelton, his second attempt. This will be his official attempt here. Good hook for Tim.
Breaking the RPMs up is the Hyper Harvester Kevin Lindstrom. Ellsworth, Wisconsin, two-time Enterly. Second place. Oh, what do you say? He is right there. Remember, 336.385. That is the mark to beat. Will Mitch Fain get his first Region 3 win, or will Kevin Lindstrom get another win on the tour? He already has 4 wins in 2022 on the Region 3 West circuit. He had to beat 333. Kevin Lindstrom, the Hyper Harvester, 331.51, 331.51. That will put him down into that top 5. Will it be 4? I believe it's going to be 4th place. Yeah, 4th place spot for Kevin Lindstrom and the Hyper Harvester. Yeah, Mitch Fain will have 1 tractor to go. James Geesey, Hickston, Wisconsin, the Hicktown Hurricane.
Tim Skelton's distance, 286 and 975, 286, 975. Obviously, Tim heard something at the end of his run that he did not like. He hopped out and checked out the engine quickly. But him and his dad said they'll look at it after the show tonight and be ready to roll again tomorrow night.
So Mitch Fain will have 1 to go. He's going to be down at the end of the track. Phil's down at the end of the track too in the Angry Farmers Winter Circle. Looks like they're having a good time in the Angry Farmers Winter Circle.
Yeah, him and Kurt looks like they're enjoying their lunch down there.
Yeah, that is, boy, that is prime time right there. That's Mr. Prime Time. Yeah.
Does it get better than this? Beautiful weather at Rockwell, Iowa. Great food.
Fun
great action on the track. One of the best pulls in the world.
Fun in the sun here this afternoon. Mitch Fain having a little fun in the sun. Where's Mitch at? I'm sure he's down at the end of the track. He is watching 1 more to go.
That's going to bring up Nathan Glimsdahl out of Litchfield, Minnesota. The proud to be an American Chevrolet. I mean, is there a cooler name for a truck? That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome name, pretty awesome look as well. If you're looking for TikTok content, this might be an option right here.
Absolutely.
Yep.
The proud to be an American is chasing the red, white, and blue Patriot of the Tyler Corso.
It doesn't get any more Iowa or any more American than that.
No, sir. Looks like he's been out twice so far this year in 2 top 10s. The Region 3 circuit. So we're just over the halfway point in our four-wheel drive class. After Nathan, we'll have Ted Skelton and then Benjamin Ellis Jr. I want to thank Graham Tire, our presenting sponsor out here, our TV sponsor, Hefty Seed, our Winter Circle sponsor, Angry Farmer, our platinum sponsors, Van Wall, BASF, Syngenta, and the Steffes Group. Don't forget, this evening, the Steffes Group will be auctioning off a toy tractor.
James Geezy and the Hicktown Hurricane 1466 International down the left-hand sideline.
Nathan Glimsdahl, the proud to be an American, beautiful Chevrolet. Having a little bit of issue there.
James Geezy, 312 and 125. 312 and 125, so it is going to be Mitch Fain up in the Angry Farmers winner circle.
.207.535 for Nathan Glimsdahl. 207.535.
Here's your rundown. The winner, the 4.1 Limited Pro, Mitch Fain at 336. Second place, Bill Figabom, 334. At 332, Isaac Conway finishing number 3. At 331 is Kevin Lindstrom in the number 4 spot. The number 5 spot, Jacob Ohl at 331.47. Those are the top 5 tractors in the 4.1 Limited Pro stock. So we do need Mitch Fain to head on over to the Angry Farmers winner circle. And right there you can see the Limited Pro Stock results. How about a round of applause? Mitch Fain picking up his first win on the Region 3 level in his rookie year in the 4.1 Limited Pro Stock class this afternoon at the first ever Friday afternoon session of the Rockwell Lions North Iowa Nationals.
Chris, it sounds like we have a special addition to the program this afternoon. We're going to have a light super make a pass, just kind of a test pass.
Yeah, that will be the alter ego. We're going to see the light supers here this weekend as well.
Tonight,
Yeah, they're going to be on the schedule tonight, session number 3. They're going to hit the track for the light super stocks, and then there'll be session number 5 Saturday night out there as well. This one's going to probably roll off the starting line, make sure everything is right and tight underneath the hood for an exhibition pass. Probably made some changes, maybe rebuilt some things underneath the hood. And of course, there's no practice, there's no qualifying. Once in a while, you can sneak in there on an exhibition pass. If everything goes just right, you can get in there on an exhibition. But so that's what we're going to see right here. He's going to roll into the throttle, get the clutch out, hook the tractor up, probably bring the front end up, and then roll out of the throttle is what I would suspect we're going to see here out of the Alter Ego. But this is a little chance of what you're going to get to see tonight. The lightweight Superstocks multi-turbocharger on alcohol.
Hopefully he figured out what he wanted to test. I mean, that looked like a good launch.
Yeah, he was able to bring the RPMs up and build the boost, and that's really what the challenge is in the lightweight Superstock, is to get that fuel to air mixture correct for the atmospheric pressure, the temperature, the humidity. It's all got to come together, and we're going to see it come together in a big way tonight. It's session number 3. Don't forget to join us, 6 o'clock start time tonight. Head on out to the pits. Check out the vendors, Hot Shot Secret, Angry Farmer Products, the Steffes Group, and a whole lot more right on the grounds here this afternoon in between sessions.
We still have a lot of four-wheel drive action for you folks. Coming up next, out of Harvard, Illinois, The Rock, Ted Skelton, Chevrolet.
In between sessions, one thing you can do as well is enter into the Case IH Superfan Sweepstakes. Head on over to ntpapoll.com/contest and enter in to become the Case IH NTPA Superfan of the Weekend.
Ted and his wife Tammy have 2 children. Tim, who we see sprinting down the side of the track, and a daughter, Heather. Heather used to drive one of the trucks as well. Skelton family very involved in the sport of truck and tractor pulling. Good hook for Ted Skelton with the Rock Chevrolet. $296.895. $296.895 for Ted Skelton.
Nice hat, Bryce. Nice hat. Looking good.
That's going to put Ted in 4th spot. $296.895. Broke through that 295-foot barrier kind of that we've had for a while.
Down here in the winner's circle with the winner of the Limited Pro Stock, Mitch, congratulations. Sat there a long time, had a lot of guys chasing you. It's got to be nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is. We were just very fortunate to pull when we did, and on an awesome track here.
What do you think of this? These Lions do a pretty good job with this show, don't they?
Yeah, awesome. One of the best I've ever been to, Rockwell. Only been here twice, but both times were awesome.
So you'll be back?
Oh, yeah, we'll be back.
So what do you do at Minnesota?
We're in the construction business, excavating. So excavating and trucking.
You're up west of Minneapolis, if I remember right?
Yep, 40 miles west of the cities, about 40 miles, Albertville, St. Michael area.
Well, congratulations. I think Kim wants to get a picture here. And you want a red cooler? We got red or white cooler.
I'll definitely take a red one. That'd be great. I'd like to thank the Rockwell Lions for putting on this awesome show. Everybody that's helped me. I pretty much learned everything I know about this sport from Isaac. My dad for coming with, and everybody that helps support us.
It's a good bunch of people. It takes an awful lot of people to make a tractor go down the track. We got a couple other things for you here.
Here's a Hot Shot Secrets. It's a kind of a tri-pack, different items in there. So make your hauler run better.
Oh, a red cooler. Oh, yeah. Why would you want a red one?
Yeah, I like red things.
Well, you're lucky we're out of pink.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations. I think Kim wants it.
Coming up next on the four-wheel drive side, from Champlain, Virginia, Ben Ellis Jr., the Benjamin Chevrolet. Ben is a farmer and owns a trucking company just outside of Tappahannock, Virginia. 2017 Rookie of the Year. He won the ring in Bowling Green in 2017 and last year. And he was the NTPA Grand National Champion in 2018. And he won the Enderley Pull-Off in 2018 as well. Ben and his wife Shannon have 5 kids: Laura, Lizzie, Regan, Connor, and Tripp. Ben has 2 top 10s on the season from the Lions Super Bowl of the South in Chapel Hill. Good hook for Ben. Trying to break into that top 5. $291.650, going to put him in 6th place for the moment. $291.650. For the Benjamin Chevrolet out of Champlain, Virginia. That's going to bring up Larry Peterson out of Baldwin, Wisconsin, the ProFab geared up. Then Jake Zering with Rule 19. And then Dean Christensen. So we just saw Benjamin Ellis come way over to the far right-hand side of the track. Larry Peterson out of Baldwin, Wisconsin with a ProFab geared up Chevrolet. He's going to move it all the way to the far left-hand side of the track. See if there's some fresh dirt over there, something he can get a hold of, chasing down that 313 and 1.
The Red Power Team is your genuine Case IH dealer for tractors, combines, planters, tillage equipment, and more. An experienced sales team is ready to work with you to learn what fits your operation. See them today about a new tractor or a quality pre-owned combine available. Red Power, your genuine Case IH dealer in Mason City. Family owned, team centered, customer focused. That's the Red Power way. Online at redpowerteam.com.
You've got a job to do, and Stellar Truck and Trailer can help you get it done. They're Eastern Iowa's premier work truck solution center with equipment, parts and accessories, service and repair. They have a variety of new Knapheide service bodies in stock and a wide range of flatbeds from Hillsborough and Knapheide. When you have a job to do, get it done with help from Stellar Truck and Trailer.
So Larry and his wife Lisa, the owners and operators of ProFab Machine, they're in Baldwin, Wisconsin. They build all kinds of driveline components for pulling applications, whether in several different classes. If you look at the list of all-time Grand National four-wheel drives, wins in the four-wheel drive class, you'll see Larry's name at number 3. Holman Brothers are number 1. Rob Foster is number 2, and then Larry Peterson, number 3. Larry has 4 top 10 finishes on the season and 7 hooks. Chasing Tyler Corsa in the Patriot Ford out of Blue Ridge, Georgia at 3:13.1. Tyler was our test hook out here, made a great pass, kept it, and everyone's been coming up short. Not the takeoff that Larry was looking for there. I would assume he'll be pulled back and come right back. Still a lot of heavy hitters left in this class, including the current top 3 in Grand National points. .276 and 71. .276 and 71 for Larry Peterson. Going to put him in 14th place out here tonight, this afternoon. Coming up next will be your current Grand National points leader, the rule number 19 Dodge of Jake Zaring.
Hot Shot Secrets Diesel Extreme is the most concentrated fuel injector cleaner and cetane booster available to diesels today. Protect your fuel system by using Diesel Extreme every 6 months for a deep clean of your upper cylinders, fuel tank, pumps, lines, and injector tips. Diesel Extreme boosts cetane up to 7 points, reduce DPF regeneration cycles up to 83%, and increase fuel economy up to 7.3%. Improve the reliability and performance of your diesel with Hot Shot Secrets Diesel Extreme, powered by science.
As a farmer, half measures never measure up. You put in late nights and early mornings. There will be new challenges. So you adapt, learn, and endure. As a farmer, you put a part of you in everything you do, in what you plant, what you raise, and what you build. Case IH, built by farmers.
All right, Jake Zering, rule number 19 Dodge. He is currently in the lead by 7 points over Mark Mangan and 8 points over Carmen Foster. And then his son Ike, he's 14 points ahead of him. Jake tried a little bit of a different tactic there, came on, rolled on the throttle a little bit, kind of took it slow and then rolled on harder as he got further down the track. The rule number 19, no goofy stuff. Dodge. .291.730, 291.730. It's going to put him in 6th place. It's going to bring up Dean Christensen from Cumberland, Iowa. We saw Nick Christensen out here earlier with his Nut Honey Ford. Nick Christensen currently sitting in 5th spot with the Nut Honey Ford. So after Dean Christensen, we've got Mark Mangan from Goodhue, Minnesota, the Outlaw, currently 2nd in Grand National points. Carmen Foster from Fairgrove, Michigan, the Foster child, currently 3rd in Grand National points. And our final truck, Ike Zarin, currently 4th in Grand National points. So a lot of the top trucks this season still to pull out here this afternoon.
From AP Productions comes yet another mind-blowing DVD compilation of truck and tractor pulling gone bad. Wild Rides, Wrecks, and Fire Volume 8 is more explosive than ever, and it's still every puller's worst nightmare. This DVD is non-stop explosive pulling action that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Get your copy today of Wild Rides, Wrecks, and Fire Volume 8 at ntpapull.com or by calling 614-436-1761. Wild Rides, Wrecks, and Fire Volume 8 is so hot, it will melt your TV.
Red Hot Ford from Cumberland, Iowa, coming up next. Chasing the Patriot Ford out of Georgia. First hook in the class, still holding the lead at 3:13 and 1. Want to give a shout out to our laser operators, our track crew, Penny up here in the booth with us, Ray for the sound, all of the EMTs and fire crews, all of our camera folks, everybody for helping us out, all the NTPA tech officials back in the trailer, on the track, in the staging area. Dean Christensen, Cumberland, Iowa. The Christensens not playing around in their home state, looking to make a statement. Nick currently in 5th place, and Dean just laid down a great pass. .293.875 for Dean Christensen, the Red Hot. 293.875. Can we get a tow tractor, please? Tow tractor, please. He's gonna bump the other Christensen truck out of the top 5. 293.875. Truck and tractor pulling fans and competitors, we want to welcome you back to Tomah, Wisconsin for the NTPA Championship Pulling at its finest, the Budweiser Dairyland Super National Truck and Tractor Pull. In 2023, the 47th edition of this marquee Midwestern event will invade Monroe County's Recreation Park over the 4th weekend in June, Thursday the 22nd through Saturday the 24th. You'll spend the weekend watching great pulling action, and admission to the grounds is free, so you can tour pit areas overflowing with pullers and haulers and concourses teeming with vendors and exhibitors. Create your own memories with family and friends, new and old, as you gather in the stands in Tomah. Call 608-372-2081 or visit tomahtractorpull.com for camping and ticket information for the Budweiser Dairyland Super Nationals. Coming up next, the Outlaw, currently sitting in second place in Grand National points out of Goodhue, Minnesota. Mark Mangan. Mark won here in 2015 when it was a Region 5 event. His brother Matt won a couple times here as well, so a lot of success here in Rockwell, Iowa for the Mangan family. Just a couple-hour trip from their home in Goodhue. Mark's going to move the sled back over to the far left-hand side. Still chasing Tyler Corsa, 3:13.1. Tyler Corsa looking for that first Grand National win. His best finish was a 5th at the season finale last year in Wauseon, Ohio. $284.9 for Mark Mangan. It's going to put Mark in 15th place, 284.965.
Central Petroleum Company, better known as Senpico Lubricants, is a trusted name for high quality and performance lubricants. Senpico lubricants are proven to excel in heavy-duty application. With over 100 national and international championship pulling titles, Senpico lubricant customers have proven the benefits and savings of trusting their equipment to Senpico lubricants. If you own or operate trucks, tractors, or heavy equipment, call today, 1-800-553-1891 or online at senpico.com.
Maybe you've got somewhere to be, work to get done, or it's time for some fun. No matter what gets you there, O'Reilly Auto Parts has a super start battery to get things going. Our professional parts people will help you test, find, or install batteries for nearly any vehicle. Super Start, power, performance, and reliability. Only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Coming to the track, your defending Grand National champion in the four-wheel drive class, the Foster child, Carmen Foster out of Fairgrove, Michigan. Carmen won the last hook at the Lions Super Bowl of the South in Chapel Hill, Tennessee 2 weeks ago. Currently sitting third place in points. Her crew is made up of her dad, Rob. He's backing her to the sled. Her mom, Tanya, who won the 2021 NTPA Crew Chief of the Year award, and her brother Tyler. Carmen started pulling garden tractors and then moved up to the four-wheel drive division. Chasing Tyler Corse's 313-1. Chevrolet fans, final opportunity in the class. Good hook for Carmen Foster. We'll wait on the laser. $291.555 for Carmen Foster. 291.555. Gonna put her in ninth place at 291.555. It's gonna bring our final competitor in the class, Ike Zering, with the Bucket List Dodge out of Fillmore, Indiana. He won the regional Enderley pull-off at the end of last year, then decided to go out on the Grand National Tour with his dad. So the Zering family campaigning 3 trucks this season on the Grand National Tour. I want to thank Graham Tire, our presenting sponsor, our TV sponsor, Hefty Seed, our platinum sponsors, Van Wall, BASF, Syngenta, and the Stepis Group. Make sure you're back out here at 6 o'clock this evening. We're going to have light super stocks, pro stock tractors, super semis, super farm tractors, super stock diesels, and unlimited modified tractors out here tonight at 6 p.m. Ike Zering, the Bucket List. Chasing Tyler Corse's 313-1, the Patriot Ford. 21 trucks in the class. Tyler Corse was the first truck, and he is still in the lead. Ike Zering's going to go right down the center of the track with the Bucket List. Good hook for Ike Zering. .285 and 835 for Ike Zering. 285, 835. Tyler Corsa. Tyler Corsa, please make your way to the winner's circle. Congratulations, sir. You just won your first NTPA Grand National event at one of the biggest pulls in the world. Tyler Corsa out of Blue Ridge, Georgia, the Patriot Ford. Tommy, Pam, Tyler, Taylor, please make your way to the Angry Farmers winner's circle. Congratulations. On behalf of the National Tractor Pullers Association, Christopher Clark, Phil McIntyre, the Rockwell Lions Club, we want to thank you for coming out, and we'll see you right back here at 6 p.m. The Corsa family, please make your way to the winner's circle. Oh, I see they're down there.
They're busy getting congratulated by the Holmans. Come on up. Congratulations. What do you think of that? You sat there a long time, had people chasing you.
Yeah, I was extremely nervous. I was wearing the grass out over there, pacing back and forth.
Yeah, I saw you. Your family, whole crew's here. How you doing, Tommy? Good to see you. Good to see you. So what do you think of Rockwell?
I love it. I love it. It's a lot of fun. I want to thank my mom, dad, and Taylor, the entire Grand National Forward Job class. I couldn't have made it that far without them helping me out all year. Some friends back home, they helped us out get here.
That's great. That's great. What do you think, Tom? What do you kind of fun to watch you win, isn't it?
It is. You know, first time in this spot right here, so we're just sucking every minute of it. It's really nice.
Well, you got another chance, what, tomorrow night you guys hook again? Yeah, all right. We got some nice stuff here for you.
Yeah, from Al's Custom Auto Body. Here's some VP fuel for you. Hot Shot Secrets. Here's a dry pack. Different things for you. And what color would you like?
You like white or white? We don't have any blue ones, I'm sorry. That's right. That's right. Congratulations. Anybody having stands, give them a round of applause if you would. First time in the winner's circle. There's some people right there proud of you too. Look at that.